Hey everybody, my name is BlakJak and welcome back to Mafia, the City of Lost Heaven. Last time we beat the game, this time we're checking out the bonus content, such as the mission select mode, where if you click on this, we get to replay any of the 22 missions that we played through during the main campaign. So you could always just come back and pick your favorite mission, like you lucky bastard. Also, you can check the credits again, which I'm not going to do. Also, we have the options. I'm not sure if I showed this during the playthrough, I don't remember, but yeah, we can mess around with the aim sensitivity. We have a few modes like racing, free ride, and Carcyclopedia to check through. So let's start with Carcyclopedia just for shits and giggles. Here is the loading screen for it. I think I cut out most of it. Whatever. It's really basic. It's just a simple car model viewer. And it's pretty cool because it gives you specs on what the cars used to be able to do, if I'm not mistaken, such as the Bolt Ace Touring and this Bolt Ace 4-door. And like it gives you their gearboxes, which has 2-speed, operated by a pedal. This one has 3-speed. Tells you how fast they go, 58 miles, 75 miles, whatever. It has 65 horsepower, that kind of thing. How much it weighed, for instance. And it pretty much is every car in the game, so long as you've unlocked them, and I'll tell you how to do that in a minute. But yeah, we can check through every car. Just remember that this game is old, so it'll take a minute to load each model in. Unfortunately, this is the PS2 version, so the cars don't look as crisp and as neat as the PC version, which you can get on Steam. I happen to find that out like 3 days ago, maybe 4 days ago, probably. I don't know, something like that. And some of these cars look really good in that game. This one, not so much, but still, I still think the PS2 game is worth picking up if you want, if you don't want the PC version, if you want to play the PS2 version. You can even steal a fire truck, but I haven't seen one of those throughout the game. I wish I kind of stopped and looked at it, but I didn't do that. Another thing you can do here is you can pick a model of car, and hold on one second. I guess I'm going to get around to that eventually. I don't know exactly when. I should have cut out these load times, but I didn't think they were that long, so I kept them in just to show you like what it's like to scroll through all the cars. But if you press X on one of these models, some of these models are like even later cars, which is really neat. But let's pick like, I don't know, this car. If you press X, you can zoom in, move the car around, and like actually get to see some of the details of the car, which is really neat. I think Mafia 2 had something like that. This one just has fire spewing out of it. Reminds me of Bart Simpson's car in Road Rage. Anyway, next up we're going to talk about the free ride mode. And in free ride, we can go in two areas. We have countryside and city. And we can pick our own car. Now, these cars that you can pick are every car that you've unlocked throughout the game as you talk to Ralphie or Luca, as well as every car in the game that you unlock from the race mode that's in this game. We'll talk about the race mode in a minute. But what's really cool, I'm going to pick this one, by the way, the demonic car. I think that's what it's called. It's pretty neat. Here is the loading screen for the free ride. But one thing that's interesting about free ride is that this isn't the full experience of free ride. So as you can tell, this car is dumb loud, but it's really fast, and if you crash into anything, you'll pretty much die in like 2 hits. Yeah, this car was really fun to drive around. So you can gain money in this game by speeding. I believe it's $100 for every second or so that you speed over 60. Something like that. Either every second or like every other second or something like that. And you get $500 for every gangster you kill. And now a gangster, by the way, you have weapons. You have a shotgun, a few pistols, and a Tommy gun. Gangsters are those guys right there. Those guys in the black tuxes and the Mafia hats. The fedoras, rather. So all you gotta do is just murder them. And when you murder them, you get $500. So it's pretty easy to get money in this game. But what money is used for is if you get fined, you get, like, if you like speed and a cop comes by, they'll take your money. Also, if you want health, you go to the hospital, which I'll show in a second. If your car is damaged, you thing. If you die, you die, things like that. But if you take damage with your car, and you can go to Lucas and he'll repair it, but he's kind of expensive, so you're going to need to kill some Mafia with speed in order to do so. If you're low on health, go to the hospital, and it's like $1,000 for a full heal, things like that. That's what you use your money for. But what I wanted to talk about is how this isn't the full content. So, in the PC port, or rather the PC original, Mafia 2 that came out in 2002, or rather Mafia 1 that came out in 2002. Again, you can pick this up on Steam. There is a mode called Free Ride Extreme. And in Free Ride Extreme, I'm not sure if this came with the base game or if it was like an additional add-on type thing, but you get 19 new vehicles as well as 19 new missions. Some may include bomb defusing, or carrying a box, or something called the Invisible Man, or a taxi bomb. There's a bunch of, these are just some of the names of the missions. Another one's called Time Explosive Trucks, stuff like that. So these missions seem really fun. Too bad I can't show them off. I would have if I had the PC version. Also, there is a new hideout for you as well. I don't know if it's the lighthouse, but I think it's the lighthouse, because you can find hints on the locations of the subquests at the Lost Haven lighthouse. So yeah, that's pretty much all I wanted to talk about. It seems like a really fun mode to play. I kind of wish I had the PC version. I wish I had known about that, or else I would have just played the PC version of this game. Probably would have gotten, like, this game probably would have gotten an 8. Probably. I don't know. I wouldn't know. I haven't played the game. But I believe now we're heading to the hospital? Maybe? Probably. Or maybe I'm heading over to Lucas's. I don't remember. I'm just kind of picking around. There isn't really much to do in Free Ride other than rob cars, kill mafias. If you're here, though, again, I would probably stick on one island or the other because of that loading screen, so you don't have to deal with it. But when you're at Lucas's and you have a damaged car like I do, you're going to have to go in here and drop $2,000 in order to repair your car. You just pull it in, and then Lucas will repair it. I don't have $2,000. I could kill like 2 Mafia guys, I guess. But what's the point in that? This car is loud as fuck, you know? Kind of annoying to talk over, really. Because it's super loud. I am driving like a maniac. I can do what I want, big boy. This is Free Ride. See, I do what I want. That guy did not want to die. Holy shit. But yeah, like I said, Mafia guys, $500. Speeding is $100. Really isn't much else to do. I was trying to actually get cops to chase me so that I can show off the ticket stuff. But oh shit. And this, folks, is why you don't walk in the middle of the street. Anyway, I was trying to get a ticket. Honestly, I was. But for whatever reason, the cops just did not want to arrest me or find me or anything. Like, it was kind of a pain in the ass. So I'm also going to show off the hospital. This is one area that you can go. I don't think Lucas had a health bar thing over there, like a little box. I think he did. I'm not sure, but I didn't see it when I was over there. Anyway, here is $1,000 worth of medicine. And excuse you, rude. Those are some Mafia guys. I guess they just wanted to kill me for no apparent reason. Anyway, $1,000 gives you full health, which is lovely, might I say. And there really isn't much else to talk about. I guess these are like the Mafia cars or something. I don't know. Right? Coupe Gangster. Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, again, this is just, pretty much most of this was just footage of me trying my best to get ticketed, and I just couldn't get a ticket. Like, they really just were very lenient on me this time. I have no idea why. But yeah. So the next mode I want to talk about is the racing mode, but I don't think we're going to talk about that in just a second. I think this is just more footage of me just driving around having a fun time trying to get arrested, but I can't for no reason. I swear, like that guy right there, I was trying to kill him. I swear to God, I was trying to kill him. He did not want to do it. Well, whatever, I couldn't do it. Anyway, racing has 2 modes. You have single race and championship mode. If you go to championship mode, you have different rounds with different models of cars. And I'm going to show up the first race just to give you an idea of what it is. You pick your difficulty. I'm going to do easy, and I'm going to do very easy probably. I suck at this game. And I'm going to pick a car. You go into the garage, pick your car. Doesn't matter which one. I pick the Thor. It doesn't really matter what car you use. Normally I pick like whatever car is normally fastest, but whatever. You have to qualify, you get to practice. Practice is just going around the road. Qualifying is actually qualifying. It's like a time trial type thing, but you don't have to do that. You could just jump right into the race. There's no point in qualifying. You don't get any special points for it or nothing. So this is one of the only races I did. I did like 3 races to see what the other rounds were, but these races are kind of long and annoying. And I'm bad at racing, so yeah. I don't think you don't get anything for doing the races on the harder difficulty other than I don't know, brownie points. Telling your friends that you beat Mafia 1's championship mode all on very hard. You know, the things that make women want you. I'm kidding. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry. I'm a little sorry. Anyway. I have no love. We're just going to pretty much just race. This is a very simple race. It's not very complicated. I have the damage on just because it makes it slightly more challenging. But easy is still easy. I think I don't even know if I passed this race. I don't remember. I literally, like, as I was editing this, I was like, I'll just take the first one. Because I got, like, the cars. Oh, my God. I'm driving like shit today. Jeebus. But, yeah, it's just a simple race. You know, it's not even, like, as cool as... I mean, you get the cool racing cars from race day, the mission race day, but that's not until, like, round 3 or round 4. So there is that. And you get like different varieties of like different areas of racing. It's like different parts of the city and stuff, but it doesn't really change much. It's just going around the laps, going around the map a few times and seeing if you win. If you put it all on very easy, you're gonna win anyway. So whatever. I'm proud of myself. I did this on easy and not very easy. Watch that be like the lowest level, and I just was too dumb to hit the analog stick one more time to the left. And I made this slightly more challenging for myself than I needed to, because I'm horrible at racing games and racing in general and being a good person. Anyway, but that's pretty much the only content in this game that I wanted to show. Single race is the same thing, except you get to do one race instead of multiple races. But you can stop championship mode whenever you want. It's just like one of those, it's kind of like tournament modes in like fighting games where you can like fight a guy 1 or 2 rounds and then like stop it and come back later. And then like you'll continue in your spot. It's the same thing. Same difference. But the goal is to get in first in the tournament, and then you get more cars and stuff. But even you get cars for beating some of these races too, which is why I wanted to show off this race. To begin with. This race isn't really that challenging. Well, then again, I guess I really can't say that. I was playing this on easy. But I guess the track wasn't all that challenging. It was a lot of 90-degree turns. So I guess it's to get used to the drifting, but you get to pick your car, so getting used to the drift mechanics is varied depending on the cars that you drive. Like some cars are a lot better at handling. This car is not the best car out there. I don't remember. I think this is the Thor, like 2-seat coupe or whatever. But yeah, that's pretty much it. It's just the strict bonus. Not even strict, but it's just the one bonus level game mode video. Words. I'm a professional YouTuber, guys. I'm not. I'm not at all. That was just a dumb thing to joke about. I literally have run out of things to say. I have talked about everything that I wanted to, at the very least, and there's still like 2 minutes left. So, time to fill dead air. What the fuck's wrong with me? All right, we're almost done. I can feel it in my bones that we're almost done. racing these AI computers. Almost, I can sense it, I can feel it deep inside my bones. Deep within the mighty. Well, anyway, guys, I don't know where I was going with that. So the next playthrough, I just thought of something. Oh fuck! Of course, I thought of something to say when I beat the fucking race. Wait, why did I come in second? How did some guy? I was in first the whole time. How did he have better time than me? Oh wait, that was lap rounds. Well, anyway, once you beat certain races, you get to unlock new cars that you can use in free ride, single race, and the championship round, depending on. I was gonna say championship round 1, but it just depended on the car model itself, what you can use in championship. Then you get this cool cutscene of I almost said Vito. This cool cutscene of Tommy waving his arm, raising a trophy. Everyone's all depressed, but this is the same cutscene that plays in Race Day, which is hilarious. And you'll see this cutscene every time you win a race. Keep that in mind. And here's the loading screen. Other than that, we get to check out single race, I believe. Nope, I went back to championship race. No, can we go to single race? Yes, single race. So you get to pick your own circuit. You get to pick the amount of laps. You get to pick your opponent's difficulty, the damage, even their cars. So that's pretty cool. It's the same thing though. It's just racing. I don't think you get anything from it, but there really isn't much else to talk about other than the racing. Anyway, what I was gonna say though is next time you guys will see me will be in Jak and Daxter. That is the next playthrough. Actually, it's Jak and Daxter, the precursor that we can see. I had a comment from a commenter who requested it, and I said sure, but since I was in the middle of actually recording this game, I decided to finish this. So I'll see you guys then.